Thinking maybe you could give me something a little stronger.
I'm sorry. You reached your limit this month.
Are you seriously doing that at a 9-year-old's basketball game?
Okay. I just need a refill on my prescription.
You need to make an appointment.
Tell the doctor it's an emergency and I will call you back. As the president, he's made the opioid epidemic a mandate. He wants prosecutions.
Well, just prosecute all the dirty doctors and abusers you want.
I don't know what to do about the pain now. You have to make it stop. Please.
Yeah, well, Junction takes place in 24 hours. It deals with the opioid epidemic. It starts in 2017, so this is after all the pill mills closed down, and now you're left with hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people who are addicted to these pills and who have real pain and real addiction. And this is a story of what happens when the system fails you and when people are just trying their best to survive. My character's name is Katie. Yes, I'm pretty sure. It's been such a long time. No, I'm just joking. But you really see she seemingly represents, a victim who is in a lot of pain, who really needs the medications. And at the end of the film, you see her do a 180. So she's a fun character.
This is not an educational film. This is really about characters and people and how seemingly good people make terrible choices and how they can be part of such a corrupt system. So yeah, that's what inspired me.
Yeah. So this is such a heavy storyline. I was watching the trailer and it really had me captivated. Were there any moments during filming where you kind of wanted to shy away from maybe some of the heaviness of it, or was there any kind of political fear that you had from tackling certain aspects of this? Because it's kind of heavy.
It is a little heavy, but I did not want to make addict porn. I didn't want this to be a hard watch for the audience. I mean, it is dramatic. There's no way of getting around that with the subject matter. But I was very conscious of I want you to like these people, and I want you to be conflicted that they're maybe not doing great things. So even in the darkest moments, I tried to find levity in those moments. So I definitely was thinking about the audience while making this movie, and I wanted to make not fun, but a not torturous watch. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The movie is beautiful and powerful and important, but I think just something we're all so proud to be a part of. And my role, there's these 3 storylines you follow in the movie. Michael, who is suffering from opioid addiction. You follow Dr. Davis, who is one of the doctors who's kind of caught in this prescriber role and is wrestling with what that means. And then you follow the patriarch of one of these pharma companies. And my storyline comes in Michael's bucket, in his vertical. I play Allison, his ex-wife. And what I love so much about our story is that you see what addiction does to families, not just the person suffering, but also the people around them who love them. And to look at this couple who couldn't make it through this problem, but still really loves each other, it's so human. And it was so important to us as actors to really represent the people who we knew we were carrying onto that set with us, because we heard their stories and we've read their stories and we've spoken to them. And yeah, it was really, really special.
I play Mary, who is a doctor who's running a pain clinic. And along the way of this day, she makes some bad decisions. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah. Now, since this film has such a heavy storyline, was there ever a moment during filming where you were like, okay, wait, I need to take a pause or I need to take a break? How did you regroup from the heaviness of the film?
There was no time. And sometimes I like that, where it's just we're going hard, we're going fast. Brian kept us on our toes in the best possible way. It was a tight schedule, so there wasn't really time to relax. But I like that. Just pull the Band-Aid off and just keep going.
Yes, I do a small part in it. My name is Sharon. I actually work in the doctor's office where Ashley Medweke is the doctor. I'm her receptionist. And I was saying it was kind of fun because I got to be someone who wasn't stressed. Sharon's just doing her job. She's a receptionist. And things just start to happen and things escalate. But it was very cool to just sort of show up there and do my job. And it was fun to sort of be that person. I see her as the average person watching the film almost. She's just coming into it and you're just seeing her do her thing and then the job takes a turn that day. So yeah.
Well, I play Nurse Kat, who works at the clinic where the drugs are being given out, and she's very much about just trying to make as much money as possible because she feels that either way like if we don't take advantage of the situation, other people will, and we're broke or we're poor, so we might as well get ours.
Got it. Yeah, and that's
she's sneaky.
Yeah, was that a tough role for you to take on?
You know, it was actually not because of the character that she is, but Brian and I really had to work in finding the tone, because I was trying to humanize her, and he was like, she's more factual, like this is business. So yeah, it was interesting to play with the tone and stuff.
Brian has been a longtime friend, collaborator, brother. We have the same birthday, and he asked me to do, his passion project. I was like, of course. And I play a small cameo role at the end that sort of, as he said, encapsulates what he wanted to say to these companies and to the world about what the effects are and the devastation is from this epidemic and how it affects not just the people who are addicted lives, but everybody around them. And I know that there's been a lot of talk about this of late, but I think it's really brave to come out and speak about your own experience and then make a movie, which is impossible to do these days.
I'm a lawyer, and I keep things in check,
I can see that.
But it was important for me to come on this project. I love groundbreaking entertainment. I love things that cause impacts, and I think it's important in such a timely and time. Like this is the perfect time for it, and I'm all about mental health. I've experienced where I have family and that have experienced addiction, and you're what is it? You're not exempt from having an obstacle such as something called addiction.
It could happen to any of us.
Anybody.
At any time.
At any time.
You're killing people.
I got her. Wait, okay.
That medication was pushed
Maybe it can help you get you back to where you need to be.
by doctors that I trust.
I don't need a hospital! Sir! I need a refill! You need to leave! Give me a refill! Oh.
That's not their fault. That's not my fault. That's your fault.
Hello, I am Sophia Bush, and you have just been buzzed.